we are headed out to visit a family that we serve. This is a family that Servants was working with for a couple years, a few years back, and due to some family issues, some family things came up, and they had actually moved to another town a couple hours away, and we lost touch with them. Esther and I, when we came to Guatemala, were a little bit bummed out by that because we had met them before we came, and they were a family that we were looking forward to working with. And so we had been praying and asking God to give us a way that we could reconnect with them. And back in November, we had learned that they moved back into the area, and so we were able to get a contact phone number and reconnect with them. So we have been, since November, getting to know them more and getting to know their needs, and so we are headed up there now to their house, and this is kind of where they live. And so today we're just going to be meeting with the family, checking up on them, see how they're doing. We're also going to be praying with them, seeing what we can pray about with them. And thankfully, since we've been able to reconnect with them, we've been able to put the oldest boy in school this year. He did not study since 2 years ago, and he's in 3rd grade. He's 12 years old, and so he's in school, and so that's exciting. There's a younger brother who's 4, and Roselia is the name of the mother, and she's currently pregnant. So we are building relationships with them, praying with them, and we're excited that they're back in the area so we can continue to meet their needs. And so we are heading up to where they live now. We are delivering some toothpaste today and a few other things, and so if you can remember to be praying about this family, we would really appreciate it. That would be awesome. And so yeah, we're just heading up now. You can kind of see a little bit of where they live. These are some of the conditions that some of our families live in. She's up here against the mountain, I guess. And so we're heading up there now. It's a little rough, the road, but thankfully we have a vehicle that allows us to get here. And so these are some of the houses that Esther's showing you on the video in the area. So our plan today is to also do a devotional with the family. We have a devotional book that we take sometimes with us. It's actually the Jesus Calling devotional book, and so we are going to be doing that with the family today. Boy riding a motorcycle. I don't know if Esther got that on video, but he couldn't have been much older than 10 years old. Maybe Esther can get on the truck. This is very common in Guatemala. And this is how it used to be when we were kids in the United States. Sometimes is we would just catch rides in the back of pickup trucks. Not uncommon to see 15, 20 people in the back of a pickup truck here. Sometimes 40 or 50 just cram in. And so we're actually coming up into the community right now that she lives in. And so Esther can show you some of the houses here. Yeah, están in. Oh, they're already here, waiting for us. Just had to pass it. They're here waiting for us, where they live. There's the two of the boys up there waiting by a church. That's actually a church. It says it's an Assemblies of God church. Alright. And this is the little boy. He's running home to tell his mother that we're here. And so I always go up the hill here and then turn around and come back down as if I'm parked downhill. But here's the house. And there's Celia waiting for us. Get up this hill. And so Esther can show you some of the neighbors' homes, but I'm gonna make a turn here. A 12-point turn, as we do in Guatemala, because the roads are so narrow. Maybe not a 12-point turn, but let's see. That's a 3-point turn. Gosh, a 4-point turn. Just a 7-point turn. Alright. And so here we are. We have arrived and are ready to visit the Hernandez family. So you can keep this family in your prayers. They have a lot of needs, and so we're just starting to get to know them more and more, and we're getting to know their needs. And so just pray that God will work in their lives, that He would keep them a tight family unit, and that the boys would do well in their studies. Thanks for praying for us, guys, and we appreciate you all. And we'll be back at you with some more action some other day.
Guys, we're here at another house. It's been a couple days since our last video. We are going to give you a little tour of Apollonia's house. Here's Apollonia and her daughter Ana, Paola, and Sylvia's not here right now, but she has 3 daughters. And I'm going to ask them to say hello. ¿Puedes decir hola? Hola. And so Casey's going to give you a tour around the house. Hi. That's our intern, Alexis. She's helping us this month here on our ministry in Guatemala with servants. So here we go.
Alright, I'm going to give you a tour of the house, and I'm going to explain some of the projects that have been completed by teams over the past few years, short-term teams that we've had. So I'm kind of outside the house right now, and what you would say is like a breezeway, but I'm getting ready to walk into the house. So when you walk into the house, this is the main area. This would be like the dining room and kitchen area, and you can kind of see how the house is. We keep our food here, and here's a table to do homework and eat our meals. I'm going to head, and you can notice here it's all dirt floor, and when it rains hard in rainy season, the water actually floods through the home. I'm walking now into the bedroom area, and so we've got 2 beds, and so these beds were actually made by a short-term team. Before these beds were made last June, the family was all sleeping on one bed, and that bed was being supported by a couple cinder blocks underneath, and it was just a piece of plywood. But now the bed is a little bit better situated. As I walk back out of the house, I'm going to show you this roof here, as well as this roof here, were installed by teams in the past to give some shelter from the rain. I'm going to walk up here into the bathroom area. This would be like a sink. This is called a pila, and this is where we have water to do our dishes. You can see there is a spigot. The family gets running water for about 1 hour every other day, and that 1 hour is 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. So if they want running water, they've got to get up bright and early. Here's the bathroom, which was also installed by a team with servants before the structure was falling apart. But this will be the bathroom of the house. And I'm going to come down here and show you the last project that was just completed in June of this year, 2017. We had a team come down, started it in October, and finished up in June. This is a retaining wall. There's still some materials from the project because it just finished a few days ago. And it goes all the way out here. The purpose of this retaining wall was to avoid more land erosion that was happening as the rains hit hard and heavy. And so this is now the exit, the front of the house, and I'll just give you a quick glance at the community in which they live in. And so there's some of the neighbors and the view. So thanks for all you guys do. This is a typical home in Guatemala, and so yeah. So thanks again for all your prayers. I pray you keep this family in your prayers. Apollonia and her girls, Paola and Sylvia and Anna. So thanks again, guys, and we'll look forward to talking to you in some more videos. Adios.